Well, we've gone and done it again. We've updated Salestrakr to the benefit of our customers and all of our future customers. Let me show you where we've really made our latest changes. We used to have a facility here called Advanced Search. It's now called Report Builder. It's the same facility, only with a number of enhancements and really something that's pointed towards helping you find who you want to find and then be able to replicate that find later as a report. So let's jump in and show you some of the new features. Now when you come into the new report builder, you'll see a number of other features right at the top. Now you can get a count of all the people you have versus the other things you could do in the past with report builder. As always, you can save a report after you've run it and see it in your report section as something that you can then just click on and use again, either to see all the people that are in that report, or to be able to send a group email, or to save all of that information down to an Excel spreadsheet. Where we do get a bit different is over here where we have two different columns, one that says sort order and the other one that says column. You can now perform what's called a hierarchical search, or you can create a hierarchical report. That is, you can search on something first. Let's say the first thing you'd like to search on is state. So now you can have all of your states done in an alphabetical order. You can see state first, then perhaps next you'd like to search within that state something else alphabetically. It could be street name or address name, or perhaps you want to look for people with a certain first or last name and then have that then sorted next. So you can now sort in order that's preferable to you. The other thing we do is we let you determine, at least in the online reports and in the Excel reports, what column you'd like that data to show up in. So you can have a sort order, but then as well have a column for visual viewing purposes. The other things you've come to expect in our product and expect in the report builder are still there. We've also added in some additional report for our wildcards. If you do want to search for companies, say all the companies that begin with the letter A, you can put A and then a star, and that'll provide you all the companies that have a name that starts with A, and then everything else flows after that. You can also do some other interesting things. Let's say you'd like to find all the people in Salestrakr given some other filters, but in particular you'd like to find all the people that have an email address. We typically use we now use the exclamation point as the opposite. So if you want to find all the people who have an email address, what you'll tell Salestrakr is, say, find all the people who don't not have an email address, if that makes any sense to you at all. I'll put the negative command in, and then you can just literally type in blank. So what you're really doing is looking for all the opposite of blank. A blank would mean someone who doesn't have an email address, and what you're telling Salestrakr is find me all the people who do have an email address. You could also do the same thing, and we talked about state a few minutes ago. You could say, find me all the people who are not in Georgia. So another great way to filter your results and ultimately save that report so you can run the report later. And our reports are dynamic, so as new things are added into Salestrakr, when that report is run the next time, you might see different results. Same filters, same choices for sort order and for column placement. But you can, it's also looking at the database fresh again. Anyway, come out, sign up for Salestrakr, sign up for a trial, get using the product, and find out how you can turn your database of users into something very, very interesting. If you already have Salestrakr, be sure to save your reports and use them often. This way you can automate all the things you do with your CRM with Salestrakr.